Hello, YouTube. Um, so I stumbled upon this rather silly transportation You know those future concepts like there was that cruise ship airplane thing that had like two sets of wings and jet engines in between, and it was ridiculous. It definitely wouldn't have worked at all. Yeah, this is kind of like that. The aircraft itself is cool, and you would have to have some very good structure in there. The problem is that it's connected to a rail. Why would you do that? It's pick an because it has the worst of both worlds. It has the inefficiencies of an airplane and a VTOL at that, and the confined route of a train. Just pick one. If you want to build all that infrastructure for a rail, just build a train. And if you want something that can fly, just build a plane. Don't tether it down like that. That makes no sense in any world. It's also incredibly dangerous and oh, these things are so silly. They have another one. So I've made this the best I could do, the closest I could get to that in Kerbal Space Program. It's not very good, but you know, let's just see how this goes. Yeah, it's just a rectangle with a semi-aerodynamic front. It would be super heavy. I doubt those propellers would be enough to actually lift it, which is why I put jet engines, because Kerbal Space Program propellers are atrocious. Let's see. Does it even have enough power to vertically take off? Almost. Okay, that's. What about traditional takeoff? Oh. So my KSP build might not be, you know, super accurate. But to be fair, something similar likely would happen in the case that there's a bird strike and, you know, the plane makes any sudden movement, or it hits any turbulence. Either this is going to snap or the wings are going to snap. And I don't understand why you would have it on a rail anyway. The only reason I can think you would put it on a rail is that the rail is how power is provided to this thing. But at that point, just build a train. And it's flying dangerously low too. And then there's this one. I also tried to make that in Kerbal Space Program. I say tried because, you know, KSP, it isn't the kindest in terms of joints. They're very flimsy. Also, that wing is apparently very flimsy. Flimsier than I expected. But let's see, where's the other one? There it is. And again, jet engines, because Kerbal Space Program propellers also are pretty trash. And again, the aerodynamics are not the main problem. Not even the scale is the main problem. The main problem is that you've tethered an airplane to the ground, and now it relies on tracks to go anywhere. We have KSB joints, very flimsy, as you can see. What in the world? And like, I just don't know what's going on here. So, in terms of an aircraft, it kind of sucks. Like, a lot. And, like, they have these fans in the back. What are you going to use that for? It's stuck facing one direction. It's stuck to a rail. What is the point of that? Just... This doesn't have any control surfaces but these canards. And why would you twist these forward and backward like that? Except for takeoff like that. Like, you only need 90 degrees of range for that. Because for any other movements, which, by the way, you're not going to need on this thing, you can just use differential thrust. Like, that's much mechanically simpler and, you know, less likely to explode. There's not a single control surface on those wings. I mean, they're all moving, and that's like the only thing they have going for them. And again, why is it on a track? Just build a train if you want to use track infrastructure. And if you want something that flies, just build an airplane. This doesn't solve any problems. This isn't some, like, revolutionary new technology. This is just stupid. So yeah, these things, are garbage. They're horrible. And so they will be destroyed. Because they would disgrace even a scrapyard. Because they shouldn't have been made in the first place. So thank you all for watching. And I'll see you in the next one.